Okay, what is going on, everybody? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DKEN, and welcome to my incredible podcast. Now, before we commence this episode, do not forget to Hulk smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with your boys and your families, follow me on Instagram, smash that bell notification button. And of course, as always, enjoy. Let's get started. Our top story for today shall be my assumptions of Stella Rae. Now, this one is long overdue. I do not know why I have been putting this one off on the side for such a long time, but no more excuses. So, here we go. This wonderful tale begins with our main character, Stella, who goes on camera and conducts a Q&A session. Very simple. So with that said, let's dive right into it. Here we go.
Hi guys, so before we continue with today's video, I wanted to thank our sponsor, which is Lux Love Toys. Y'all know I'm all about the self-love.
Okay, I need to stop this real quick and say this. First of all, judging by the sound of her voice, she sounds like she was born in some ghetto trash-ass neighborhood and magically became famous due to her looks. Secondly, whenever you hear female use terminologies such as self-love and or love toys, just understand that she has tons of vibrators all around her damn apartment complex. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there, okay? So just keep that in mind. Anyways, let's proceed.
I love this product. This is their Cocoa Passionate toy. This is a really quiet toy. It has how many settings? 10 different settings.
What a pitiful sight to witness. Folks, feel free to agree or disagree with the next thing that I'm about to say. Whenever I see or hear about a female that has these love toys, quote unquote, I'm convinced that she is no longer getting any D action and that she's a born again virgin, okay? That's the vibe that I'm getting when I see this female, okay? I don't care as to how attractive she is. I mean, physically, of course. Now that I got this out of my chest, let's proceed to the main event, okay? Here we go.
First assumption, you're the mom friend. I would say...
Okay, before she responds to that, I need to say something, okay? Please stop fucking clapping like you're some sort of seal, okay? Secondly, I don't think I should agree with this statement, but let's hear what she has to say.
I would say if anything, my friends and I take turns, like being the parent of the group or of me or whatever. I definitely have my moments where like I need a mom or a dad even.
Oh no. That's another red flag. Like, this statement would definitely suggest that she never had a decent father figure or any male figure in her household when she was young. Along with this, it sounds like she came from a dysfunctional household where her parents were not around that often. Anyways, let's move on.
Low-key, I get this question or I get this a lot. You are not straight. I honestly feel like I don't know.
What in the fuck do you mean you do not know? Ladies and gentlemen, keep this in mind. Females in general do not know what the fuck they're talking about, okay? Most times, they don't know what it is that they really want. Notice how she came off as trying to brush off this statement, when the reality is, you can tell she swings for the same team. I mean, not that it matters to me, but the reason as to why I'm saying this is because she would rather stick with the females instead of getting some D action from the guys, and that's fucking pathetic, okay? It's pitiful, and here's her full response to this.
I feel like I haven't had enough experience to say, so I feel like therefore I'm not. I feel like I've found that it's so much more about like the person, but then again, like it's not like I've ever had a situation, so I don't know.
Honestly, I don't care that much if she is bisexual, okay? The thing that I don't like about this creature is that I could tell that at one point in her life, she was definitely the... Well, I want to choose the right word for this, okay? She was the promiscuous type of female when she was younger, so her body count might be higher than a deep fryer thermometer, okay? That's all I'm saying. Moving on.
Someone says you're very stubborn. Taurus rising gang. I'm stubborn in, I want to say like a low-key way. If I think of someone that would be described as stubborn, I think of someone very like almost aggressive about it, and I feel like I'm not like that.
I shall disagree with her statement 100%. Now, when she said that she is stubborn in a low-key manner, what she really means is she tries her best to hide her true colors, and when someone calls her out on her bullshit, she will try to twist the situation in a way where she will point the finger at the other person and make him or her feel guilty about something that he or she never did. That's the hypothesis that I have about Stella. Moving on.
You're not yet sure what you'll be doing in 5 years. Bitch, absolutely. No idea, because I feel like 5 years goes by like that, but at the same time, how old am I gonna be? 27?
Just because you're going to be 27 in 5 more years, it doesn't matter. Like, in my opinion, there is nothing attractive about you now and in the next 5 years. That opinion is not going to change, even long after 5 years. Moving on.
You're clean as fuck. Yes. I don't know if it's the Virgo moon or what. I will just feel, like I can feel dirty. Like I need to shower at least once a day. I prefer to shower twice a day, like once in the morning after I work out and then once before bed. If I'm ever on a flight, like I just feel gross.
Now, for those of you beta males that are thinking to yourselves, oh, she's dirty. I would love to see her dirty side in bed. Listen, y'all don't know what kind of STDs this bitch may have, okay? So the only way to find out is to sleep with her. So for those of you boys out there that are thirsty for her peace sleeve, well, good luck. I will not save you. Moving on.
I feel like you're gonna date an athlete. The thing is, at least professional athletes, like, they're hoes.
I think it's important to point out that this female currently has over 200,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel. She also has other accounts in different platforms, but my main point is this. For a female like herself to refer to professional athletes as hoes? Folks, I don't know how many more red flags she has, but I can tell you this right now. I did not like what I heard so far. I'm quite sure that when she was in high school, she was one of those females that slept with the whole baseball team, basketball team, like especially the football team. Like, who knows? She may have been one of the cheerleaders. By the way, this was her rationale behind her statement.
I just feel like guys that are popping in whatever way, whether they're just like a good-looking, very conventionally attractive guy or like an athlete or a artist or someone in the industry, they're just so annoying to me.
Honestly, I do not give two fucks if they're annoying to you. Like, for you to say that professional athletes are hoes, guess where you belong. Okay, if y'all know the answers, say it with me, folks. 1, 2, 3.
She belongs to the streets.
And guess what? Leave her in the fucking streets. Don't pick up another man's trash. She's simply another bad boy's leftovers. This doesn't give her the right to say some bullshit like this at all. Anyways, let's continue.
Sometimes your Virgo moon wants a break from being that bitch all the time. I think I know what you mean by this. I'm a Leo.
I do not care which zodiac family you belong in. I don't care what month you were born in. Like, as soon as I hear a female bragging about her zodiac sign, you are dismissed. You are hereby discharged. Y'all bitches would say shit like, oh, he a Capricorn. Therefore, he and I will not be that compatible. He's a Libra. He ain't my type. Just leave. Just leave. Okay? Just get up and just leave. Okay? I don't want to hear any more. Okay? Anyways, let's move on.
This girl says you're not afraid to tell your friends when they're making bad decisions, especially with chats. Definitely if a friend is asking for advice, I'll like tell them what I honestly think. But I feel like in general, and I don't know if it's just like getting older, like that's their business.
Remember this, folks, in regards to females, and this is typically the case, they will watch each other's backs and they will praise each other whenever they intentionally do something absolutely stupid, okay? It could be anything ranging from a female cheating on her boyfriend or finessing guys to get free drinks or dropping some Quaaludes on a guy's drink so he goes to sleep and a group of chicks come in and rob his ass, things of that nature. Moving on.
Oh, this is a good one. I get this sometimes. You're closer with local dad than local mom. So if you guys are familiar, my dad is kind of an icon. He's a Leo like me. He's been in a lot of my videos.
Oh, so she has a dad. Oh, you know what I think? I think her dad and her mother needs to see more of her videos so that they can see what kind of a creature she has become and the kind of creature that they had raised. Moving on.
You like to keep your circle small, friends-wise. I think what I've learned is that you have different friends for different things.
So let me keep this one simple, and take it from me, folks. Do not let too many people into your circle, okay? Only keep a select few in your circle. Only keep the ones that have your interest at heart, and that's it. The rest, keep them at a distance. Very simple. Let's continue.
All these assumptions are so nice. This girl said, so fucking real. I've watched you for 5 years now, and you're always true to yourself, period.
No? Well, I will say this. Stella definitely looks like the type of female that has already rode on the carousel some time ago, but then got off, considering that she loves playing with herself using these love toys, quote unquote. So for this female commentator that said that Stella is being true to herself, you know what? I take the original statement back. Like, I'm willing to agree with that right now. Moving on.
You semi-rebelled against your parents. I kind of talk about this. My parents, they were always supportive of YouTube because I've been doing YouTube for so long. But they definitely wanted me to go to college and have that more traditional path. That was the only way that I really rebelled against them though.
Well, I'll say this. I can somewhat relate to Stella's experience about, rebelling against her parents. So here's the thing. Even my parents wanted me to go to college and they expected me to get a job straight out of college. That's when I started to take control of what I really wanted. So what happened was I went off to join the service because I was more than willing to pay whatever price came at me just to get away from my family. I came from a very dysfunctional household. It was always whatever my mother wanted, and my dad had no say whatsoever. Even after they separated, it was always whatever the fuck she wanted, and I got absolutely tired of that, and I chose to get the fuck out and join the service. So I suppose I can relate to Stella's experience about, rebelling against our own parents, Moving on.
In high school, middle school, everything, I was always a good student. Never partied in high school. I feel like I wasn't really drunk till I was 19.
Folks, understand this. Whenever you hear a female say shit like, I've never partied when I was in high school, do not believe that. Gentlemen, whenever you hear this, do not believe that she's an angel with a halo on the top of her head that always stays out of trouble. A female that looks like this? You know what? I think I've had enough for today. So in conclusion, here's what we can learn from this. 1. Gentlemen, whenever you hear a female claim that she never partied in high school, that is one of the biggest bullshit stories that they use in order to convince you that she's an angel, okay? What she just said is a straight up lie, so do not fall for her deception, okay? Very simple. Number 2, she definitely looks like she had been riding the cock carousel for so long up until she started using these love toys, quote unquote, which is absolutely pathetic. I mean, it's pitiful. This just demonstrates that she cannot get any more D action nowadays. 3, she belongs to the streets, okay?
She belongs to the streets.
Because, and I know I said this when I gave my first critique about her in my previous episode, she's all about self-love, being independent, being a bad bitch, and all those things, which is the most unattractive thing that we see in modern females. This leads to point number 4. Gentlemen, do not waste your time, stamina, money, and attention and validation on these females because they will try any covert tactic in their arsenal to see if they can finesse you in order to get free things, okay? Do not fall for their manipulative tactics. Be smart with your money. Be smart with what you do and be strong because these are tough times that we are living in. Gentlemen, you are the prize, not these females. Keep that in the front of your mind. So with all of that said, this concludes this episode of my incredible podcast. So thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to hook smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Share this with your boys and your families. Follow me on Instagram. Smash that bell notification button. And every single one of you, have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace out.